John's page is showing me ads for amiibos, and I'm just like, I got all the ones I need, y'all.
I got, again, a Banners one and an Allstate one. Come the fuck on.
An Allstate amiibo? I'm looking for one of those.
That's cool. They got like I don't know what the Allstate thing is.
They've got
It's just a hand, right?
They've got the Good Neighbor amiibo, which is like that's a limited run.
That is a really scary future to me. The idea that insurance companies would put out an amiibo. That is like some kind of hell.
You know, there's that gecko.
You can get the progressive costume for your
holy
Metroid.
shit! Are you telling me I can get a flow like? Because that's hype as shit.
Sonic the Hedgehog was in that.
He was in a Progressive
Geico
commercial.
Yeah,
it was a Progressive. It was Progressive. I remember
Caveman from Geico.
Sure.
This is ridiculous. We don't need to have this conversation.
Welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit and face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, Cullen Jennings, and joining me today is John Abbott.
Hey, I'm John, and boy, are my arms tired because I just got here.
Well, and Omega Knot, Jesse Knowles.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and you can take me to the heavy petting zoo.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh, and Emmy-nominated creator of all the zoos, but only the good ones, Greg L. Mercer.
Hi, I'm Greg L. Mercer, and I'm going to take this opportunity to brag about the Toledo Zoo, which is #1 in the nation. Good job, Ohio.
Ooh, good job.
Yay.
And our special friend of the show, returning guest, Will Brierly.
Hi, everyone. I'm Will, and I think my favorite movie is Let's Build a Zoo.
Oh, nice.
I just want to say I am a little disappointed that nobody said We Bought a Zoo as like.
Oh, that's what it is. We bought a zoo.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay.
Same movie.
Yeah. Let's build a zoo. That's
Built
a good
by-
idea.
Let's Build a Zoo is the prequel to We Bought a Zoo.
those corporate spendocrats out there buying zoos when they could build their own.
Yeah.
Right. So we're throwing around a lot of zoo talk, and that means it's the 16 best zoo animals. So right away, in round 1 in Group A, we have a lion versus tiger. In Group B, sloth versus hippo. In Group C, elephant versus otter. In Group D, giraffe versus alligator/crocodile. Group E, penguins versus ostrich. In Group F, rhino versus bear. In Group G, gorilla versus monkey. In Group H, meerkat versus squirrels that aren't part of the zoo but eat the food anyway. So in Group A, lion versus tiger. Anyone care to take a stab at it?
This seems so unfair. Lion's king of the jungle. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Zoo.
I think in terms of going to a zoo, I mean, if you want to talk about what's the better just straight up animal, then I can see you maybe voting lion. But I think when you go to a zoo, tigers are immediately way better. Because, like, lions just kind of sit around all day. Like, they just lay there. But
and tigers are so active? Bullshit.
Tigers totally are. Tigers usually got, like, tires that they're rolling around. And, like, a lot of tiger things will have like, water.
They got tigers rolling around.
Did you guys know?
They're into, like, CrossFit.
I would watch a tiger do CrossFit.
God damn it.
Also, like, tigers are just way more rad looking. They got the stripes.
See, I agree. I think the tiger, the Bengal tiger is obviously the one that just looks nuts cool. And if we can be honest here, Siberian tiger looks really cool too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tigers are, like, I feel like I love lions, like, so much. But I feel like in the zoo, like, they can get kind of gross. You know, they're, like, all, like, sitting around and
They're not coming.
Yeah,
So they're
exactly.
taking care of that mane.
They're like me on my days off.
yeah, like, no one wants to go and, I'm gonna brush the tiger, brush the lion's hair because you're gonna get bit, So, like, they probably just get all kind of yucky and stuff. And
Look, there are there's so many cool pictures of lions, like, hugging up on people and just jumping up.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that's just a big dumb cat. Like, that's just a regular cat that got scaled up in Photoshop. Whereas tigers, if you look at tigers, you got to think like, oh, it's sad there's not too many tigers anymore. So I'm a lion vote.
I don't know. I've always seen the opposite. Like, I've only seen lions just kind of lie around, and, like, when I see lions, I'm like, well, that's dangerous. I better not mess with that. But, like, lately I've been seeing tigers and thinking, I kind of just want to play around with that guy.
That's kind of something that I've kind of been hearing a lot of recently is, and something that like makes sense in retrospect when I think of times I've been to like the zoo or like petting zoos or any kind of stuff like that is like herbivores are kind of the like less friendly animals. Like big predators when they're in captivity and they don't, and like their survival instincts are not as like fine tuned, are usually a lot more like sweet towards humans than prey animals are.
I see that. But if I don't know if you've stayed up late night watching television, the tiger is the most majestic of all.
What does that have to do with the television?
Yeah, no, the TV persuaded me, and I'm a tiger vote.
Which one of these animals do you think Ranger Rick would have been friends with?
All of them.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's Ranger Rick.
I'm a tiger vote. I get it. Lion, king of the jungle. Lion.
He ain't king of the zoo.
He's like the face of zoo books, guys.
That's not true.
Oh yeah, it is.
But the first issue
the
is
elephant. You get a free elephant issue with every order of zoo books.
That's because elephant issue is the bullshit, like bull jack off issue. Lion issue #1. That's why you show up.
What are you doing with your elephant issues? Gross.
That I jack off to. Is that what you're saying?
Look, if you haven't looked at that trunk and thought things, I don't know.
I did not expect this episode to get like
to get raunchy this quick.
Well, you know, I have something that might sway your decision either way.
Sure.
About a lion. So one day my mom was at the zoo. It's a true story. And the lion. This was like back in the day when like they were more like actual cages and stuff. And the lion was in the cage, and it from like 20 feet away somehow like peed on my mom.
Oh, God.
And like.
They spray.
Yeah, and she said it smelled horrible, and it was just like it got her, you know, like so you got to watch out for the lion. So that could either be like if you think it's a funny thing to see that happen, then it could be a good thing, or if it's a bad thing, you don't want to get sprayed, you know. Then but I figured I'd put it out there so you know
to take it in.
What if I'm trying to get sprayed?
Exactly, you know, because if you get sprayed by a lion, you gain 10 years of your life.
That's true.
You get marked for life.
Wish. Yeah.
And that lion knows you from every other person, and if you're in trouble, that lion's going to come save you. That's what that
exactly. I think Steven Seagal will hang out with you.
So that's why I'm a lion, because I've been sprayed by like 6 lions now.
I'm also never going to die at that point.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to live to be 700 years old.
Is anyone else voting lion besides Greg? It sounds like we're tiger votes.
I'm a tiger vote, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that tiger.
I am not the world's biggest fan of the Madagascar movies, so I am a tiger vote.
I mean, they're pretty funny, but tiger knocks out lion 4-1. So we have sloth versus hippo.
So Cullen was saying earlier that he hasn't seen many hippos around. My zoo, the Toledo Zoo, #1 zoo in the nation, not sure if I mentioned that. The logo is actually 2 hippos that are like yawning at each other, because hippos are wild. They're so cool.
What if they're screaming at each other?
I like to think that's the case, because then it's like a battle to the death sort of thing.
Also, correction, I believe it was Jesse who said that he hadn't seen many hippos.
Well, I've never actually seen a hippo in captivity.
I've seen a couple.
But out on your daily commute, you see them out in the wild all the time.
I mean, I've passed a few.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. There's one that runs the local parking garage. You know, I say hey. I don't really say much to him. Small talk. You know.
Right. Hippos are real cool because they. John was saying there's like a giant. Usually, what happens is there's a weird little like half underground, half above ground room with a big glass wall where you can see them jump into the water, and they come right up to the glass and they're like, "Hey, I'm huge. What's up?"
Well, yeah, they're giant, but also the thing is like. It's crazy to watch them move underwater, because if you just look at a hippo's like body, you're like, man, what a big, dumb, clumsy thing. But like, they look really like graceful in the water. And also like hippos are such a weird thing to me, because they're, you know, you look at them and you're like, oh, big fat cow that lives in the water. And then you like look into hippos a little bit more, and they're like the scariest animal in the world.
Oh, yeah, they
like
kill tons of people. Like,
yeah, they kill more people than they share the Nile River with crocodiles, but they're way more responsible for people's deaths than crocodiles.
Yeah.
Like, and as far as all these animals that we have in this 16, hippo is without a doubt the most dangerous one.
Oh yeah, there was like this guy. It was like a big like drug lord guy, and when they caught him, he had like this whole like secret like little thing of hippos where he'd like just like throw dead bodies in there and feed them to people.
Oh shit, they got Ramon.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like, hippos chomping on people, but it's you gotta watch out for hippos.
What do you think people did to piss off hippos so much?
I don't think anything. I think
They saw that Fantasia segment where the hippos are wearing tutu dresses and dancing with the alligators, and they're like, "We will not stand for this."
Oh my God, you guys! I just looked up a hippo skull on Wikipedia. You got to see this. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Is that the one that looks kind of like? No, I'm thinking an elephant skull.
No, I'm good. I've seen Alien.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Scary looking.
This is intense.
Now, sloths. Like, who in the world cannot root for a sloth? Like
it's the ultimate underdog of the animal kingdom.
They're so they're so strange looking, and like I just imagine like what it must be like to be a sloth and see everything around you moving faster than you can ever hope to go.
Yeah, I mean, like, they stay in the trees most of the time because they know for a fact that they are way too slow to get on ground because ants will eat them or something. Like, they're that fucking slow. Like,
there people have found sloths that like have mold growing on them.
Yeah.
I lived on a sloth once.
It's not hard to go out to the internet and find some real entertaining sloth material.
Their heart beats like 3 times a minute.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like underground sloth fighting rings or something.
It takes 3 days for a battle to happen.
Yeah.
I really don't know how I'm going to vote on this one, guys.
Yeah,
I like both these animals a lot. Like, both of these, I mean, the thing is, like, Greg, you were saying how sloth, like, when you go to a zoo or something like that, like, I'm usually pretty okay if an animal's not being active because I don't know. I just like seeing them and like knowing that like they're still around in the world.
Sure, but you definitely hope that they're up and like curious and bouncing around and stuff.
There's nothing that is like the worst part about going to zoos is like other people who aren't respectful towards like the animals and
for sure.
will always like tap on the glass or like be like mean to animals who are like sleeping. But sloths are like the one animal that everyone gives a free pass.
Yeah. You expect a sloth to just be hanging out. Like, if you can spot the sloth, that's a cool moment.
you were that person, yeah. Damn it, this is harder than I thought it was going to be, because I really like hippo, but you're giving a lot of merit to sloth here.
I'm going to come in as a sloth vote, because it's the only animal named after a sin.
Okay.
Yeah, did they name the sin after the animal, or the animal after the sin?
I'm assuming the...
Okay.
I mean, all right, one thing that I forgot about sloths is you can go back and look during like the like post-ice age time period when we had all those big weird mammals running around.
Yeah, those giant sloths.
And there are those giant, like 8 or 9 feet tall sloths.
Yeah.
And they are...
They might be able to take a normal hippo, y'all.
Yeah, they probably...
They were supposedly faster, too, so...
Having said all that, I think I'm a hippo vote.
I'm a sloth vote because I like the Pokemon based on sloth more than the Pokemon based on hippos.
Which one's based on sloth?
Slacking.
Oh, yeah.
Vigoroth, yeah.
I might just go with hippo because I've never seen a hippo before in person. So.
It's an experience, let me tell you. So,
That
Cullen,
cool.
it's down to you.
Damn, I didn't want this.
Too bad.
You know what? I think sloth is so awesome. But that skull that Greg showed me, I kind of am swaying more towards hippo.
Pulled a Jesse.
Yeah, that was one hell of a that being said that you just pulled.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, hippo's my vote, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna lock that in.
So I'll hang out with you.
I think people are going to be mad. I think people are like, sloths are so cute. How could you vote that out? But
then they should go look up hippos because hippos
go check out a hippo, y'all.
Yeah. Go enjoy the hippo.
I'll put this hippo skull in the show notes. It's
they didn't make Hungry Sloth.
True. That is a very good point.
So hippo knocks out sloth 3-2. We have elephant versus otter.
So I personally, if there are otters at my zoo, I don't remember them because there's always a lot of other stuff. But the thing is, I've read so much about otters, and they sound like just the happiest little chaps. Like they hold hands while they float. They have a special rock that they love and play with. They're like a made-up animal.
They have a pocket that they keep that rock in. They have like a natural little pocket.
Yeah, it sounds like a made-up animal that you tell stories about. You know?
It sounds like a Pokemon.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've actually, I have been to zoos that have otters, but my most memory of seeing otters was at an aquarium. and they were awesome. They have this. They would like slide around on their bellies all over the place, and yeah, like I saw them like floating on their backs and like holding little shells on their backs or on their stomachs. Elephant is like one of the smartest land mammals.
Yeah, this isn't necessarily relevant to this, but I got to ride an elephant a couple times, growing up and going to the circus, and I don't necessarily believe in the circus.
Yeah, circuses are a bad place for animals.
But I will say I had a lot of fond memories of riding an elephant, and I just think that the creature themselves, the elephant, is just so massive and so insane to me that there's something that big that just walks around lumbering and doing whatever the fuck it wants. And
it is worth mentioning that elephants are the only, as far as I know, elephants are the only animals that will actually like bury their dead.
Whoa!
Well,
there's graveyards.
Where they all just like walk to and die.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a burial, but
well, they'll actually like mourn their dead or something like that.
I know they
mourn. There's definitely like strong evidence. I mean, this is one of those things that's like debated all over the place, but like there's strong evidence to suggest that elephants, have what we would call like, sort of similar to like the kind of emotions that we feel.
Also, when they were discovering like elephant skulls back, like way back in like ancient Greece, everyone thought those were cyclops.
Sure.
Because they got seen them, it's just one giant socket in the middle that's missing.
Well, and they're the only land animal that's immortal.
That is,
yeah, they are the only land animal to have killed one another in cold blood.
Right.
Y'all, I got a question. Why don't we have woolly mammoths walking around?
Because they got too hot, and they were like, "Peace out,
No.
I'm going to space."
They couldn't save themselves. Elephants can shave.
I'm saying, why haven't we brought them back? We know we could do it. Scientists are like, yeah, we could do it.
Ain't you seen the plot for that new Jurassic Park? We know it's going to happen. It's going to be bad.
There's no woolly mammoths.
Well, it's because if we bring back woolly mammoths, then we got to bring back saber-toothed tigers too, or there's going to be too many.
Awesome, absolutely, like, sure.
Okay, you say that now, but like, imagine how traffic rules are going to have to be rewritten for like woolly mammoth stampedes and saber-tooth attacks.
Or just going outside.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
not just going to release them out into
Ohio. You don't understand.
This is a bad decision from the beginning. This is going to end up in a bad thing.
Read a book, John.
You know what? This is going to be kind of a weird vote. I'm actually going to go otter, and I don't know. There's a lot to be said about zoos. I think zoos can be like a really great thing. They can also be like a really bad thing.
Right.
And for me, elephants for me, it's kind of really sad. Like, I don't know. I feel like you're never going to get enough space for an elephant in a zoo. So I don't know. I feel like otters can be content, and you can have a lot of fun watching otters. So that's going to be my vote.
I'm going to go otter as well, because my favorite zoo is the zoo that comes in book form, and bonus elephant issue. That means it's not important enough to get a real issue. Fuck off.
I'm an elephant vote because the fact that creature, that giant monster, still roams the earth in small places, and still kicks the shit out of everything and has giant trunk, is just really cool. That's just basically a hand.
Elephants got some really shitty political views.
They can paint.
That's true.
Elephants can paint.
Elephants are like, no new taxes.
The only thing elephants are scared of are mice. That's it. That's proven fact.
They did do the mouse elephant thing on Mythbusters. They ruled it plausible. So
yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that that's a fact.
Man, elephants are real cool, you guys. This is like one of the toughest ones for me because otters are like dogs for bodies of water.
Did you see? There's a video going around of an otter talking, and it's
see. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like you can just make shit up about otters and be like, "Did you know they wiggle their noses and can teleport across the world?" Like.
There's like someone talking to the otter, and it looks up at the camera and goes,
"Oh my god!"
No, see, kill that. That's it's becoming. I can't deal with that.
It's like they're gnomes.
That's kind of what I feel like. Slimy river gnomes.
Jesse,
otters,
what's your vote?
Come on over.
Oh man, I love elephants. I love otters.
You can vote elephant. I don't know if Will's voted.
I haven't. I'm still, but I think I know where I stand on this one.
If you know where you're voting, then vote.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with otters just because like I love elephants so much, but I think they're so big, it can be tough for them in a zoo. So, but otters, they can hang out in a zoo and have a decent amount of room, but they're really fun. I've seen them. Well, we used to have otters, in the river behind the house. So I used to, watch them all the time there. But they would just like swim around and like, they wouldn't hang out. They just run away. But at this place we went to a couple of years ago, they were playing but my friend worked at that place and she said they're wicked mean. So
oh no,
yeah, that's one thing I've also heard, that otters are incredibly mean. Yeah, that's and I can't. And there ain't no elephant mean.
Oh, there's lots of mean elephants. Bullshit. Elephants throw their shit everywhere.
But if you had a giant trunk on the front of your face, I'd throw my shit too. I would. I got hands and I throw my shit.
Yeah, exactly. So Jesse, it's 3-1.
I'll go ahead and throw a vote to elephants because it is, it's difficult to find much room for elephants, especially in a zoo. And oftentimes, if there's an elephant in captivity, it's kind of going under some pretty terrible circumstances. And I don't know, elephants just got some real bad like shit going on.
It's
and
tough.
I feel bad.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's not their fault they're big, y'all.
Yeah.
Otters knock out elephant 3-2. Giraffe versus the alligator crocodile matchup.
So I was talking to a coworker and like I was trying to think of animals to put on this bracket and immediately I was like giraffe. And he was like, well, the thing about giraffes is they're almost always in a small cage. It's not big enough for them and he usually stinks. And the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good point. But I also have a friend who works at a zoo who told me some pretty disturbing giraffe facts, that made me reevaluate. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick.
Welcome on our new segment on Bracket, Giraffe Facts.
Right. Male giraffes are awesome because they're giraffes, and they love to fuck, which is really funny. I've seen a giraffe's 4-foot-long, ugly, wet erection more times than I can count on 2 hands. It's typically a 2-hour event as the male giraffe primes the female by standing right behind her as he gets slowly and painfully gets hard, and then the female pieces out because she doesn't want 1.5 tons of giraffe slamming down on her hips, and tries to and fails to mount her properly.
That's fucked up that this guy would just like spy on me like that and then write about me.
Well,
the joke is it's about me, actually.
Thanks for the information, Casey Tony. You're a hero for touching that giraffe dick all the time.
I feel like you're stacking the deck against giraffes from the very beginning.
I'm in favor of giraffes. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a giraffe vote.
This will come up when we get to ostrich as well. But at the zoo back in Virginia Beach, or Norfolk Zoo, I guess it is. One day we went and we were having a good time, and the giraffes have a pretty big enclosure there, but they pair them up with ostriches, and ostriches they like to bite the tails of giraffes.
Oh no!
And they fuck with them, and they'll follow them around the entire park and just keep biting their fucking little tails. And then giraffes will kick the shit out of them. And they'll do like a high kick and just kick the shit out of them. And they'll go flying back, and then they'll just get up and be dumbass ostrich again and go and bite their fucking tail. And they do this all day long. And then the ostrich eat their own poo, and that's more on ostrich later. But giraffes just keep kicking the shit out of these ostrich because they won't leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, giraffes also have we have the same amount of vertebrae, right? They're just huge as giraffe, right? Isn't that the thing?
I think that's right.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy. And alligators, though, we're discrediting the alligator.
They got birds that hang out and eat stuff out of their teeth.
Yeah,
those are like two of my favorite animals, giraffes and alligators. Like alligators are so cool. They're like kind of like if you just squished down Godzilla and made it like flat. It's basically like I picture it in like Photoshop and like you squish it down and you don't like keep the aspect ratio the same, and it's like that's what an alligator is, and they're so cool looking, and I always think they're gonna like eat me, but they're awesome. And if I had to go, I'd love to go get eaten by an alligator. That's the best way to go.
I like that when they bite their prey, they're like, nah, we're not just gonna bite you, we're gonna roll a lot. And they do that spin, and they're just like, fuck it, you're going to get dizzy and you're going to die. This is going to be the worst death you can experience.
I mean, alligators they're freaking ancient. They're like old animals, and they've barely changed at all.
Yeah, because they're so awesome.
They haven't needed to.
Yeah,
they can
I mean, the point of giraffes is that they have changed to adapt. And they're like, hey, guess what, dummies? All these leaves up here, they're mine.
Alligators
Yeah,
can
they're the
sprint.
only ones eating them.
Alligators can sprint faster than a human.
That is absolutely terrifying to me.
Yeah. But you gotta run zigzag if an alligator's coming at you.
Yeah, run zigzag.
Yeah.
I know that in Joe Dirt, he gets bit by an alligator. That's all I got on that one.
It did make him remember where he used to live.
We haven't talked about the giraffe tongue. They got that long black tongue.
Oh, yeah, it's got a big old black tongue. And they got, like, little horns, right?
They do. They got nubs.
They do have those weird little horns.
They got, like, Hellboy horns.
Yeah. Giraffes, come on the show. We want to know about them nubby horns.
I got a giraffe story for you.
Absolutely.
So there's actually, and I'm going to give my vote to alligators because here's why. Because giraffes, the best place to see a giraffe isn't technically a zoo. There's a place in Florida, with full disclosure, it's my friend's place, but it's called Giraffe Ranch, and it's an actual ranch you can go to where the giraffes aren't in cages, and you just like hang out with giraffes and they have Segway tours where you can like ride around in these like safari Segways and hang out with giraffes, and it's the coolest place in the entire world. And they have rhinos and ostriches and all that other stuff. But it's not like a regular zoo. They're all just like living in a open area where there's like a giant fence around this like huge place where they can roam, and it's more like a regular life form. So that's where I want to see the giraffes, at an actual place called Giraffe Ranch in Florida. So.
There's I've been to the Natural Bridge Zoo in Virginia, and they've got giraffes there. They've got a big like raised deck you can go to, and you can hand feed the giraffes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I just like hand feeding them. I just like giraffes. I think they're kind of neat. But
again, I think like alligator, crocodile might be like, if this was just animals, they'd probably get my vote. But
I think right off the bat, I think I'm going to go with Will on this, because alligators or crocodile, if they're in the water and a giraffe rolls up on them, we've seen many a time how fucked up that ends and how quick that ends for any of those long-legged animals. And I can't. The crocodile is an absolute, like, the alligator looks more put together. The crocodile looks like it's its backwoods cousin that just has jutted out teeth and just it's so all messed up. It's got a longer, skinny snout. Like it looks like it's primed to kill, and that terrifies me enough to vote against giraffe, because I think giraffe is really cool when it kicks the shit out of an ostrich. But I'm gonna vote alligator, crocodile.
I'm voting giraffe. I think they are in a zoo context. I'm a giraffe vote.
Okay, so Jesse, I think it's down to you. It's 2-2.
So I'm looking at some giraffe saliva right now.
What?
Yeah.
And it's gross.
But if you smoke it.
But if you smoke it, if you applied the right amount of heat to it. So when I was younger, I went to I guess it was some sort of like all alligator crocodile type captivity area. And I don't remember much about it because I was younger.
Alligator Park, yeah.
Alligator Park? You know about it?
I know about a lot of those. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's tons of alligator parks in the South. Yeah.
Yep.
I just like that it came time for Jesse to vote, and he said, "I remember back when I was young," and.
No, my only experience with I don't have much experience with giraffes. My only experience with alligators is going to that, and I distinctly remember there was a female alligator that had like its tail was gone, that it like lost it in an accident or something, motorcycle accident. Actually, it was real tough. You know what? I'm an alligator vote.
All right.
All right, so the alligator-crocodile pair knocks out giraffe 3-2. We have penguin versus the ostrich. Right off the bat, y'all, ostrich is a dick.
Oh my god, I got bit by an ostrich.
Here's the thing, there are absolutely smart birds. Like most parrots and stuff are very, very smart, but a lot of other birds are just not smart.
Yeah, but even the ostrich, it just, the poor thing, it became smart, but that thing is dumb looking. Like, A penguin looks put together. That animal looks like it's like locked down. They knew what they were making with that little thing. It's cute. It's cool as shit. Emperor penguins are some of the coolest animals on the planet. But the ostrich just looks like some mangled shit bird that they just stretched out in weird places. And you can ride them. And sorry, that's pretty cool.
Don't ride an ostrich. Do not.
I watched Wild Boys and they ride ostriches. And
no, that was Donkey Kong Country.
And even cooler. So
no, I this is an easy vote for me. I love penguins. I get excited every time I get to go see penguins. And when I was a kid, my very first zoo experience, an ostrich bit a huge chunk of my finger off when I tried to pet it. So yeah, no,
why would you fuck with it?
I thought it was friendly. I was a kid.
No, that thing does not look friendly to begin with ever.
No. I was a kid and I didn't know anything about ostriches, and I was like, I'm gonna pet it. And it was like, no, you're not.
Fuck you up, like.
I'd like to see. I know to fight penguin.
No, penguins are supposedly like if you catch them in the wild, or I guess in zoos, I can think they're probably better off. But I don't know. It's weird to me that a lot of zoos keep penguins. That's weird to me. Because a lot of zoos that are like really warm keep penguins, and that's just totally weird to me.
Look, if you're trying to say that ostriches are better than penguins, then I'm not buying it. I'm a penguin vote.
I'm an ostrich vote because they are dicks and they are weird looking. And let's hang out. I want a pet ostrich.
Yeah, Cullen, I'm not sure I understand where your voting's coming from either.
I don't know, man. It's a weird looking bird, and I'm into weird more than I think penguin's cute. I think penguins are great. I just think ostrich is so wild.
I am a hard penguin vote because penguins have been my favorite animal since I was like 10.
How's that feel to suck?
I'm literally wearing boxers with penguins on them right now, like this very moment. I'm representing. Penguins are the best. Fuck you, Cullen. You're a dick.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman narrated that.
You've seen that documentary? I keep telling people.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah.
Wait, no, people haven't seen it. I thought everyone saw it.
No. I'm the only one who's seen that documentary.
What about Surf's
I saw it.
That's what I'm talking about, Cullen.
Yeah, that's the documentary we're talking about.
Yeah, go watch Surf's Up. Tell me how cool penguins are after that. Real cool guys.
So I'm a penguin vote. John's a penguin vote. Jesse's penguin vote.
They got them pebbles, according to Don Bluth.
John's a penguin vote. Will, where's your vote?
So I used to have this reoccurring dream about an ostrich, and what it would do, it'd walk into the house, and it would just like go in the shower and like take a shower, and then like go in the kitchen, like do some dishes, and then like walk upstairs, and then like just like do regular human stuff, and then just leave. And I used to have this dream all the time.
That's an animal that takes care of you.
That is a best case scenario for an ostrich. More likely, that ostrich is going to cause severe property damage.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know. He might wear his tux and go to work. Like, you don't know.
Penguins are born in tuxes. Or no, that's not true. They grow in one. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm going to go with penguin only for a couple of reasons. But just, I mean, they smell really bad and stuff when they're in the place, but like, they're cool. Like, they make the snowball sometimes, which is pretty cool, and they stand on it. And I like the penguins and Mary Poppins and that, like, like,
yeah, no, I get that.
And I guess there's like that penguin that hangs out with the general from the insurance commercials. And
sure,
stuff.
That's true.
Like, the background, because he's like really easy to like make a penguin in 3D animation or whatever. But like, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna go with the penguin for those three reasons.
All right, so penguin knocks out ostrich 4-1.
Yeah.
We have rhino versus bear.
So when I put bear on here, I was specifically thinking of polar bear, which is the best bear.
Well, we haven't decided best bear on this show yet.
That's true. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Polar bears are awesome because they're like constantly diving in and out of water, and they look so goofy and adorable when they get back out of the water because they're all dripping and stuff. They are giant dogs. They are the best,
and they are killing machines.
Yeah, they are terrifying.
I read this big report, this one thing about polar bears. Like before, you know, they've been driven because of the ice caps melting and everything. They've been driven closer into villages and cities and stuff, and like closer towards actual people, but the studies have indicated that they are completely fearless of man. Like, it doesn't, seeing that means food immediately. There's never a hesitation. There's not like, well, I ate like 3 months ago, I might as well eat this. It's every time a person or animal or anything has been spotted, it kills it. There's no hesitation. They kill it.
And that makes sense. They're from the Arctic. Like, how often do they see shit?
That's terrifying, and it's really cool. But rhinos are pretty cool, guys. And the black rhino is almost extinct.
Really nice.
Ace Ventura didn't climb out of a polar bear butt.
That's one of the best scenes in movie history, and I hope everyone understands that. Because if you don't think this, Greg, you're wrong.
Why are you calling me out?
I just assumed right away that you'd be like, "Oh, it's stupid."
It is stupid.
But
yeah, it's a butt.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we even doing anymore?
Climbing out of rhinos' asses.
Rhinos are really nice too. They're like they have those at the giraffe ranch too, and I guess they're like some of the cooler animals to have around because they're like pretty chill, and it's kind of like hanging out with like a big cow with a cool horn on his face.
So they're basically cattle, like they're bovine.
I think.
Do they actually charge? Do they actually like charge anything?
They do, but it's only like I think they're a pack animal, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like on a small pack, I think is what it is.
All right. Would you guys rather be to buy a rhino or like swiped up by a polar bear?
No.
Fuck, that bear's gonna rip me to shreds.
I could defend myself against a rhino. Yeah.
At least with the bears, though, you can like roll up into a ball, right? Like you're not supposed to play dead, but you're supposed to like you're supposed to like just roll up and like not get
a normal bear. Yes, not a polar bear. There's nothing you do. You die. It's not going to hit you once and be like, oh fuck, this dude's a ball.
Like, I'm gonna eat this ball.
Yeah, a brown bear would be like, hit you and be like, wait, what? Okay, all right, well, this is done. I'm over this. But a polar bear would be like, nah, dude, I'm eating it, whatever it is.
I think I'm a bear vote.
I think there's less black rhinos than there are polar bears in the world now, and that's really sad.
It sucks. Both these animals are like really going away fast.
Zoos have helped the rhino population.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good effect of a zoo. But tried to bring it back. But the black rhino, I think, is what it's like. It's almost extinct, like totally. And that's a total bummer. And that's why, Rhino, I love you. And I'm going to give you a vote just because of that. Black rhinos, I love you. Don't quit poaching them, assholes.
Wait, don't quit poaching them?
No, quit poaching. No.
I don't mean to pander. I don't mean to pull out the big guns. But have you guys ever seen a baby polar bear?
Yeah, they drink. Their diet is terrible. They only drink Coca-Cola. It's It's completely awful. Look, we're teaching our children today. Drink Coca-Cola all the time because cute polar bears do it. Rhinos don't drink Coca-Cola.
Go look up.
Rhinos are on a strict tea diet.
I don't care what anybody's doing. Go look up a fucking baby polar bear right now. He's the cutest little motherfucker. I can't help it.
That's equally as cute as baby rhino because they're real cute too.
Guys, have you seen a hairless bear? They look like a giant rat.
It's pretty fucking gross.
You mean hairless hair? I'm not sure what you're...
No, that's me.
Me and John are bear votes. Cullen's the rhino vote. Jesse, Will, where are you guys?
Rhino...
I'm going with it. Oh, yeah, you go.
So for me, I used to really like rhinos as a kid because it followed under the same logic as the reason why I like triceratops, in that they got a spike on them.
You can't argue with that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking cool that it has a spike.
They do got a spike on them.
They do got a spike. Man, I don't know. That raw power of bears, though. But if I saw a bear in a zoo, I would probably be like, "Oh, that's cool." But if I saw a rhino, I'd be like, "Oh shit, that's cool." You know what? I'm a rhino vote.
Yeah.
All right, Will.
I go with rhino too. I just love rhinos. They're so cool looking, and that was one of my favorite things that you could hop on in Donkey Kong Country too. So
Rambi the rhino.
Yeah.
Rambi died like a few years ago.
What?
No way.
They're extinct.
Come on.
Get out of here. The rhino knocks out the bear 3-2. We have gorilla versus monkey. Now, we separated these two for, the real reason. Gorillas and monkeys are two different things, guys.
Right. Gorillas is a group started by one person fairly recently. The monkeys are...
that's a super group.
Yeah.
Davy Jones.
Yep.
Well, and then there's the new Monkeys, which was in like the 80s.
Okay, all right.
I feel bad because I don't super. Neither of these are the most exciting part of a zoo visit to me. I don't really care about gorillas or monkeys. I know a lot of people do, but
have you seen Mighty Joe Young?
No,
I've seen Mighty Joe
I don't
Young.
care.
Does King Kong consider himself a gorilla?
Yeah.
I think he considers himself the King of Kong.
Okay, I was just curious because I heard he played ping pong with Rubber Ding Dong.
Oh
my
God.
That's what I've heard.
Fucking swear to God.
Oh no! Look, come on. If you're going to the enclosure with the howler monkeys, that is pretty hype with those things. And just making all them like weird howls.
They're like perpetually getting ready for a college football game.
Yeah. Oh my God, how fucking hype would that be? Like on football Sunday, you just sit down with like 30 howler monkeys. Be like, go team, woo! And just like make all these wild noises. Man, that's pretty hype. Although gorilla would just beat your TV and beat you to death and just take everything from you.
Is okay, so Donkey Kong obviously gorilla, right?
Yes, Donkey Kong is a gorilla.
Is Diddy Kong a gorilla?
No,
He's a monkey.
So Diddy Kong's a regular monkey?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. I never thought of it like this.
Okay, I'm definitely gorilla then because I hate Diddy Kong and I love Donkey Kong.
I don't hate Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong looks so weird to me. I don't know what it is about Diddy Kong, but he's just super off-putting to me.
90s, baby.
I guess. I don't know. I'm a gorilla vote.
I don't know. I think I might. I don't know. I might be a monkey vote. I'm not really into going to see the primates at zoo. Like they kind of freak me out. I don't like seeing things that look like people but aren't people.
Yeah. After seeing Ape Fights 2, which is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I was like, where is he getting these DVDs?
Cullen's got a van with VHS tapes in it that are called Ape Fights 2.
Like,
is that the Tim Burton one?
Razor blades to their hands or whatever.
Oh God!
Yeah, they put tape around them and dip them in glass and they fight. It's kickboxer with apes. So I mean, that alone is yes, they had a gorilla general.
Those aren't monkeys; those are chimpanzees. Big difference.
Yeah, but I'm thinking monkey is an all-encompassing thing versus a gorilla.
Chimps aren't monkeys, though, man. And chimps, it's super zoos don't typically keep chimps, so that's why they're not on here.
I guess but I'm not saying they're not all chimps. They had other monkeys, so I mean. I don't know. That movie put a fear in me, so...
So, while we're exploring all of this, are orangutans separate things as well?
Yeah, there's Lanky Kong.
Oh my God.
What are the ones that have like the blue on their face? It's like blue and red and...
Baboons?
Yeah,
those are baboons.
Baboons are mean as fuck.
Are those a separate species? What is... I don't understand, can't I just call all of these things a monkey?
You can, and you would be visually correct, but not really correct.
Monkeys are typically the small, Cullen said howler monkey, but
sure.
Or
a spider monkey.
Capuchin, and the spider monkeys, all those are considered the monkey.
If they're kind of small and they have a long prehensile tail, as a monkey.
The thing is,
chimpanzees don't have a tail, orangutans don't have a tail, gorillas don't have a tail.
Touch that real quick because in Dunstan Checks In, they call him a monkey, and he is a chimpanzee. So I mean.
Now, what about Rafiki from Lion King? He's got a tail, right?
Rafiki's a baboon. Baboons, I think.
Yeah, he's a pacifist.
This is so dumb. I'm gorilla based on virtue of Donkey Kong alone. Where are our votes?
See, I'm trying to group all these monkeys and chimps together and be completely wrong about it. And I understand people, but if we're going here, I'm an Ape Fights 2.
I feel like this is the kind of thing Colin's going to tweet at us about.
Hey, Colin, you suck. And I expect this kind of tweets. I expect everyone's tweets from this.
I'm a monkey. I'm a monkey vote.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything about 5 little gorillas jumping on the bed.
Very astute. Good job.
Things have gotten really unfocused in the last round, you guys.
We're way over time. Where are votes?
I've been thinking, I went into this thinking I was going to be a gorilla vote, but the more I think about it, the more I think they're just going to kind of sit around. They're tired of seeing people.
I'm a monkey.
Monkeys just playing.
Will,
I'll be a monkey.
Yeah, I want the monkeys. I gorillas like remind me too much of like, I mean, of like people or whatever. So it makes me feel weird, so. I go with a monkey because they're kind of just jumping around on trees, and people can't do that. So,
I think you guys are forgetting that YouTube video of the gorilla smelling his own blood on his finger.
Oh my god, I love that video.
Looks like monkey knocks out gorilla 4-1.
Chimp drank his own pee.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yep. We have meerkat versus squirrels that aren't part of the zoo but eat the food anyway.
Those are the best part of the zoo because you got popcorn, you got peanuts or whatever. You're sitting at a table. You're like, man, we've been walking around a long day. You start these squirrels run up to the table and they're like, whoa, what's going on here? You toss one down, they fucking are scrambling around for it. They're coming up to you. Best part of the zoo, bar none.
It's kind of a raw deal though, because you got all these animals who have to stay in their enclosure and get fed at certain times, and you got these squirrels that just get to do whatever the fuck they want.
Squirrels don't give a fuck about those animals, man. Squirrels are they're ignorant is what they are. They're all about their own problems and no one else's.
They're sneaky rogues. I think squirrels are running around trying to help the other animals.
No, the squirrels are benefiting off the other animals' situations.
You guys haven't seen Squirrel Girl, okay?
There's some weird political stuff happening in a zoo, and the squirrels are the root of it all.
The squirrels are like this Machiavellian overlord. They're Frank Underwooding the whole zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
now I'm a hard squirrel vote.
Meerkats, they meerkat that's a scout for the rest of the colony.
They had a TV show.
Let's be real here.
Meerkat Manor.
Come on, guys. Meerkats are just dumb land otters.
Yeah, they dig some real cool holes, but I think prairie dogs even do it better than meerkats do. So
I don't know, guys. I think I might be a meerkat vote.
Whack. Squirrel vote right over here, guys.
Yeah, I'm going with squirrel because I think meerkats are pretty cool and stuff, but I think that meerkat show always bugged me because they put all these words in the meerkat's mouth or whatever, and that I didn't know if they were real or not. They're like, oh, I'm sad or blah 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 because my friend did this or whatever. I'm like, you don't know that. It's not they're probably just thinking about something totally cooler than that.
No, you're right.
I'm sorry. Did Nathan Lane ever do the voice for a squirrel? I think not.
But they got
Steve Carell did.
They're basically interchangeable.
Will Arnett did.
Oh, I watched that movie, and boy, oh boy. Don't go see The Nut Job. Don't watch The Nut Job on Netflix.
But talk about The Nut Job because it's funny.
I'm a meerkat vote.
Squirrels that aren't part of the zoo and eat all the food anyway knock out meerkats. And move on to the next round. So we're in round 2. Tiger versus hippo, otter versus alligator / crocodile, penguin versus rhino, and monkey versus them damn squirrels. So tiger versus hippo, go at it.
I did not expect this round 2. My gosh.
I have a confession about tigers. When I was really, really young, one of my very first nightmares was about being inside a house that had no first floor, so I guess it was floating. And I was being chased by a tiger that stood on 2 legs, and every time I locked the door, it would unlock the door from the other side and chase me through several rooms. And tigers are real scary when you're a kid.
That's just Tony the Tiger. He wanted to give you Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, you needed to eat a balanced breakfast, ass.
Jesse, I want to tell you something. You're great. I'm a tiger vote.
Oh man, I can't. I love both these animals. I'm a tiger vote. I got an orange cat in my apartment. He's my best friend. I'm gonna vote tiger.
I'm gonna be a tiger vote as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tigers are awesome.
I heard them tigers purr, and I'm gonna vote a tiger.
Tiger sweep.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. 5-0 knocks out the hippo. Moving on. So otter versus alligator, crocodile. Guys, if you put these two together.
Don't.
This is a no contest for me here.
First ever otter dial.
I kind of just envisioned an otter befriending an alligator and then riding an alligator.
I think the coolest thing in the world would be to see an alligator with the personality of an otter.
It'd be cooler if it had a person that like human traits, like an alligator's traits.
Did you see this video going around the other day of like some dude swimming with a bunch of alligators, like hugging him and stuff, and like the alligators are just like hanging out and
they're best friends.
This dude has
so
never
cool, yeah.
seen Grizzly Man.
yeah.
Well, he's never seen Otterman either, because that doesn't end up good either. So
I'm gonna vote Otter just because I think Crocs are dead.
I think crocodiles are way fucking.
Oh yeah, crocodiles are sweet. I'm talking about the shoes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on you saying Otterman, and I'm like, who would play Otterman? And the first name that popped in my head was Jason Alexander, and I can't stop picturing that.
That no way. Otters are like svelte little like dudes.
I was thinking like Jason Schwartzman for some reason. So
I could see that.
Yeah, that's who I thought immediately. So
I want to see Wes Anderson direct that movie now. Jason Schwartzman as Otterman. And not like an animated Fantastic Mr. Fox thing. Like
no.
Yeah.
I'm a crocodile alligator vote because I still think that they are. I think putting them against tiger in the next round just sounds so fucking cool, and that's like land versus swamp to me. And otter doesn't stand a chance to fight either one of those. So
I'm an otter vote.
Y'all are so dumb.
Will, where are you?
I'm going with the gators and the crocs. You know, I like them, and I made a video game about an alligator once. So you know, I like them. You know.
So John, it's down to you.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
John, what would be more fun than playing golf with a gator?
Nothing is greater than golf with a gator.
There it
You
is.
have a
There it is.
strong point, sir. I'm a gator vote.
Son of a
God
bitch.
damn it!
I
There
can't
it
believe
was.
this shit.
All right, alligator crocodile knocks out otter 3-2. We got penguin versus rhino.
Penguin, I'm sorry.
Rhino.
Penguin is a better villain than Rhino.
I guess, but neither one of them are kept in a zoo.
Penguins are cuter, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not saying they're cuter. I just know once again we eliminated elephant as one of those giant land animals, and this is pretty much the biggest one we got left. And
Yeah, but we got rid of like the cute ones too.
Rhino's still there.
I'm coming in as penguin as well.
Oh, John, you're letting me down.
Penguins are fun to watch at zoos. They hop around and like they like I don't know. They hang out with each other and they get into fights.
They learn dance routines.
And they'll be around forever when rhinos are extinct. And that's really sad, guys.
Jesse, where's your vote?
You know, I think I'm a penguin vote.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Will, where you at?
I'm a rhino guy.
Yeah. Y'all are crazy people.
Crazy correct.
Penguin knocks out Rhino in a wrong vote, 3-2.
Hey, here's another reason I voted penguin. King DDD is a penguin.
That's
Sure.
true.
Oh, he
yeah.
is.
I'm really old, so Bebop was a rhino. So, Rocksteady was. Rocksteady, sorry.
It's cool that we're talking about best video game mascots again.
Right? Because it was a Ninja Turtle ass.
Moving on.
Monkey versus squirrels that aren't part of the zoo but eat the food anyway.
Okay, so imagine this. Imagine you're at a zoo and there are just monkeys that aren't part of the zoo.
No,
but roam
because
around
this
and
is
eat the
how
food.
diseases get started.
Outbreak, yeah.
This is Motaba all over again, Jesse.
Well, not in my.
You've just
fictional
doomed
universe.
us all.
Not in my look. In my fictional universe, monkeys are sweet and caring, and they don't have diseases. The only disease they spread is love.
The worst disease.
There's that one city. There's that one town in India. I think it's India that has those
The shit ton of monkeys
They've
everywhere.
got those monkeys that they're just little thieves. Like just hang out and
And they
steal
steal
everyone's stuff.
everything. Yeah.
Monkeys
They-
gotta wear diapers, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of that.
Well, not wild monkeys.
I don't want to have to buy diapers for my monkey.
I buy diapers in general, just gag.
Cullen wants a monkey so he has an excuse to buy diapers.
I'm gonna put a vote towards monkey because I don't endorse squirrels moving on, even though it kind of makes sense to me that it would move on.
Yeah. I think I'd go with a monkey because I kind of want to see how it does against a penguin too. And monkeys are pretty cool. They're good at jumping all over the place and stuff. And I think the squirrels do really add to the zoo. But no matter what, you'll get them anyway. So it's kind of like I don't get to see a monkey every day, you know. So
Yeah. So I'm a monkey vote as well.
Whoa!
Super Monkey Ball is an awesome game too. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Very true.
So I'm a monkey vote as well, and the reason being, I think I'd have more fun watching monkeys. I mean, like, it's fun, to go to a zoo and feed the squirrels and watch them just kind of like take food and eat it. But like that runs out real quick, and you get to see squirrels everywhere, and you don't get to see monkeys everywhere unless you work at the wrong job.
All right, I'm going to be a squirrels vote. I think the monkey. I mean, just to throw one to the squirrels. I think it's hilarious. It's a great joke entry that should have gone further, but it did go up against monkey, and I don't think it stood a chance. So, monkey wins 3-2, knocking out them squirrels. We're into the semifinals now, where we have tiger versus the alligator crocodile pair up, and penguin versus monkey. So, tiger versus alligator crocodile.
It's got to be tiger.
Does it have to be?
I think so.
Not by the logic of Diddy Kong Racing.
For me, I think it does have to be tiger as well.
Now, you know what? I'm a tiger vote.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if I had to, that's such a tough one. I love cats so much, but I love gators so much too. I'll go with the gator.
Yeah, I'll throw a bone over there too. I think both of these, all these animals are super awesome in that matchup. So might as well. Tiger knocks out the alligator crocodile pair 3-2. We have penguin versus monkey, and I am a monkey vote.
I am a penguin vote. They're just more interesting to me. They're cuter, and I can relate to them. Like monkeys are like all jumping around and stuff. I don't want to have to deal with that. But like penguins are gonna fall over. Penguins are waddling. Like they're cute little pudgy dudes.
You are.
Cullen, you know what? It's fine. I'm allowed to vote what I want, and you're allowed to vote what you want.
No, you're not.
I'm going with penguins.
Yes,
just because they're really cute and they're different enough from like that. They're just cool. And there's penguins in soda drinker, which is pretty. I like this. It's a really creepy level. And and I don't know. Penguins are cool. They make the snowballs, and I like that. So
John, Jesse,
you go, Jesse.
Well, as a Linux user,
oh my god.
No, sorry. Guys, I'm a penguin vote.
Yes.
I was gonna vote penguin, but I'll throw one towards monkey just to make Cullen feel a little better.
I'm so sorry, Cullen.
Because here's the thing: the penguin knocks out monkey 3-2. You're all insane.
Cullen, if you were about to argue that penguin is a bad matchup against tiger, I would be way more likely to still vote penguin than monkey in the finals.
Either way, alligator versus crocodile, or alligator and crocodile versus monkey.
Okay, so I've been saving this for like the whole show because I've basically wanted everything other than monkey, but Dial M for monkey from Dexter, pretty much best thing ever. So
You're an ass.
I'm sorry, I'm a monkey vote.
Monkey is pretty amazing.
Look, I've said it already. I don't
have to beat penguins.
I do not like. I don't like primates and monkeys. They too much like people. I'm an alligator crocodile vote.
I'm an alligator crocodile vote because they would snap up a monkey in a heartbeat.
That is true. They would.
And monkeys stand no chance against no alligator crocodile. There's no chance. Zero chance.
Not really into cold-blooded animals. I'm a monkey vote.
If it kills you,
it's 2-2. It's down to you, Will.
I gotta go with the gators because they're so cool.
Yeah. All right.
And I always loved the crocodile hunter. He was awesome.
He was a cool guy. That's true.
Yeah.
Alligator crocodile snaps up a monkey 3-2. We have tiger versus penguin.
So I'm pretty happy with either of these. I will say it seems like zoos generally put a little more work into their penguin exhibit. There's usually a bunch of penguins, like upwards of 10, and they're all kind of bouncing around and waddling and being goofy. And they're fast swimmers. Tiger, when the tiger's doing something, super awesome, super cool to see. Just the way that it moves and slinks around. Super into tigers just generally. But a lot of times they just aren't doing much. And I mean, it's not the tiger's fault, but I am going to give it to penguin.
I think one thing we're talking about zoo animals, and I'll bring it back up again. The tiger is actually the Bengal tiger. There's a couple separate different tigers in general that are being like not necessarily saved, but helped back by zoos. And there's plenty of fucking penguins. And let's be completely honest. We're talking about zoo animal here. Like I've only been to 2 zoos that had penguins at all.
Really?
And
I feel like most zoos I've been to have penguins.
no, I expressed this before the show. I find it kind of weird when it's a warm place and penguins are there and it's kind of out of their element, and that just kind of weirds me out a little bit. That's a personal thing. I don't know why. It just kind of freaks me out. It's like putting a polar bear in a warm enclosure weirds me out, and they do that, and it's weird. There's like outside polar bear shit.
Usually the penguins are actually inside. It's a huge. They give them a huge space.
Inside,
and they keep it like air conditioned. So, I mean,
I get that, but that's still kind of weird to me. There's a lot of artificialness to that. To me, freaking out penguins saying, "Nah, dude, it's the exact same thing." That's what a lot of zoos do. But I don't know. There's something weird about it to me that penguin is a zoo animal. I don't know. There's something weird about it. There's something I can't touch.
So are
tiger is just so. It's the most majestic. Okay, it said it on the commercial. It didn't say shit about penguins. All right, and I really like the tiger and Kung Fu Panda. So
you're tiger vote.
Yeah, easy.
Jesse,
strikes. Strike.
So Greg, you're not wrong. Penguins are kind of always doing something. It's always a pleasure to see them. Tigers, I've had bad luck with tigers whenever I go to zoos, and generally speaking, only thing I've ever really seen them do is just kind of walk around or sleep. But I have seen like footage of tigers doing stuff, and I would love to see that one day in person. I'm a tiger vote.
Oh,
let me just put this out there. Penguins make the cutest little noises.
They do.
They got a little.
Tigers purr though, just like a cat.
Yeah, well, I've been around Desmond, and I know what a tiger sounds like. So
Desmond is a tiger.
Shout out to my cat Desmond, #1 fan of the show.
Mr. Brierly, where is your vote?
I think I'm gonna go with a tiger just because I like they're really cool, and I love penguins, but sometimes like when they're indoors it smells bad, like I'd rather see them out in like a little cold place or something. But the thing is, what you're saying about tigers is true. It's like they do just kind of, it's just like a cat, they just sleep all day and stuff, and like every once in a while they might do something crazy, but they're so cool looking. Tigers are pretty awesome, so I think I'll go with tiger.
I mean, that's the thing, guys. You don't got to go to a zoo for a tiger. Just go to John's place. You got a tiger right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think penguins. I don't have penguin.
Let's get some penguins.
Yeah, let's get some penguins.
Tigers are good at golf, actually.
Yeah.
What is the reference for that? I'm missing.
Yeah, I don't think I get that either.
Because Tiger Woods.
Oh, all right.
Oh boy,
man, you went with a sports joke that was that bad.
Now you guys have to vote penguin.
I haven't put in my vote, but it's Tigers 1. Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll throw a vote towards penguin, but I'm fine with Tigers winning.
Yeah. All right, guys. Tigers win the best zoo animal, followed by penguin in second place, alligator/crocodile pair in third place, and monkey is dirty toilet water.
The D2 monkey.
Yeah, I mean, monkeys can swim in toilet water, I think.
Monkeys do not care. They love that dirty water.
They got diapers, man. They ain't care.
Some monkeys have diapers. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'd like to thank Will for coming on the show this week.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and you're going to be at PAX East, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And
give us a little rundown.
We've got a huge, crazy surprise. Like, so if you thought last year that we, made the Xbox One announcement, which we'll be showing the Xbox One version at PAX, so that's going to be cool. But we have something even crazier than that this year. So it's something I've been secretly working on the past year, and I can guarantee that my guess is no one will guess what it is.
It's Frog Fractions 2. Everyone slow down.
Soda Drinker Pro Amiibos coming soon.
Bonus soda Amiibos.
That would be that's a really good idea. All they do is just like I don't know.
They unlock bonus sodas in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you hold them up to the Xbox One.
Yep.
All right. Is there any way everybody can reach you?
Oh yeah, well I'm on Twitter at Soda Drinker Pro, and we'll be at the booth, and which is like right around the corner from the Twitch booth, and I'm also going to be on a panel called PAX East Panel Simulator 2015, and it's myself and my brother and one of the guys from Goat Simulator, the guy who made Cat Lateral Damage, and a couple of the folks from Alien Makeout Simulator. So we're going to be talking about the future of the simulation industry and goat and soda physics and all sorts of fun stuff. So that's on Saturday at noon in the Bumblebee Theater. So if anyone's around, you should come by. So but definitely swing by the booth. And here's the clue. You won't even have to swing by the booth to see what we're doing at PAX.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
And also, Soda Drinker Pro now available on Steam, correct?
Yeah, it's coming out for it. So we got greenlit. So now we just gotta finish making it. So it's like, since we last spoke, and since like what you saw at PAX last year, it's like so much bigger. There's like the whole like Vivian Clarke section of the game is like 10 times bigger than all of Soda Drinker. So it's like, it's wicked. There's like hundreds of levels in it, and they're all like interconnected, and they're all really different from each other. So some are like just straight up 2D, some are 3D, some are like top down and first person, and all this. It's really. I was playing it like a ton yesterday, and just kind of like I'm getting pretty happy with where it's coming. So it's I'm excited to show everyone. So it'll be fun.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Well, we'll be there.
Awesome.
So yeah. All right. Well, as always, guys, you can find us at bracketpodcast.com and on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram as BracketCast. If you like, you can subscribe to us on iTunes or whatever podcast client you do use. Just search for Bracket.
Hey, this is Greg with the Patreon update, everybody. The best and most important and coolest part of the entire show. Once again, huge shout out this week to Nick Getaway Driver, Lindsay My Name, Jeff Angel Criswell, Brandon Cranford, Mitch Albright, Michael Zavala. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. It's been an amazing turnout. I'm proud to say that a lot of the milestone goals we reached are going to be coming up just after PAX East. Everyone who is in at the $20 level, we're going to be mailing out shirts soon. Everyone at the $10 and above level, we're going to be mailing out postcards. And if you want to get in on these things, you can just go to bracket.com/Patreon. And we are going to have a couple things coming up soon that you might want to keep an eye on. Peace and chicken grease. That was stupid. I don't know why I said that. It's 4:20 in the morning. I'm dying. I have to start editing these things sooner. What am I doing with myself? Okay, back to the show.
And again, if you want to leave us a review, that's fine. But if you don't, you're a dumb baby. And we will see you guys at PAX.
Doing a professional radio show on the internet.